had my daughter at 19. I was literally a baby with a baby. I'm 27 now, and sometimes I still feel like a baby. Okay, maybe not a baby, maybe like a toddler. I pay bills and stuff, but mentally, I'm like, wait, I'm the adult here? And recently, my mom passed away. So, girl, now I'm a mama without a mama. But that's a story for another time. Truthfully, I don't know what be going on sometimes. And girl, neither do my daughter. But somehow, we be figuring it out. We're literally growing up together. But along the way, being a young mom has taught me quite a lot. So grab a glass, sit down, and let me tell y'all the 411. First things first, them kids do not always come first. It sounds a little crazy. It sounds a little contradicting, but stop putting your kids before you all the time. If you always put your kids first, your life's gonna be miserable. If you truly want to be a happy, successful, nurturing, loving mama, stop putting them kids first. You can't pour out of an empty cup. If you don't give yourself nothing, what you gonna get them kids? Come on now, be for real. I don't know if y'all ever seen that one TikTok, but this lady was in the baby aisle. She saw that like a women's shirt was randomly placed in the middle of the baby aisle. And she was like, a mama put this back to sacrifice to get some diapers for her child. Now that's cute and all, but don't always do that. Do not. If you always put yourself on the back burner, if you always tell yourself no and tell those kids yes, how can I put this? There's no nice way to put it, girl. Stop. Stop. F them kids. Like, them kids are gonna be good. It's okay to tell that child, no, I'm not buying you no Roblox today. I want to get my nails did. No, you're not going to this. I want to go here. It's okay. It's not the end of the world for them kids. You're gonna say no to that one thing, they're gonna be mad, and the next day they're gonna ask for something else. You gonna say yes to buying them a toy instead of getting your nails did. They play with that toy for 2 days and they over it. And then your nails look a mess. Now your friend calling you to go out and you can't even go because you ain't go get your nails did. You didn't go get your hair did. A man asked you out on a date. Your head nappy. You chose to take that little broke child. You chose to choose that little broke child over you. Stop doing that. Okay? Now, sometimes I know it's very reasonable to put your child first. But you don't always have to, mama. You don't. You can't. You should not. I don't. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I don't. If my daughter has all her necessities, everything she needs, I'm gonna put me first. And of course, it's only if it's reasonable. And if my daughter don't outgrew all her clothes, outgrew all her shoes, but I see this brand new purse, I'm not finna buy me that purse, y'all. Be for real. Putting them kids first is not always beneficial. It's not. You have to make it make sense. If it don't make sense, put them last. But no, in all honesty, that's how it is with every aspect of life, not even with just kids. You can't pour from an empty cup. I don't know how many times I can say it. You can't be a mother to these kids if you're not even a mother to yourself. If you're not even a human first. You're not a robot. Stop trying to fit motherhood into one box. Girl, you can be 500 things on top of being a mother. Stop trying to generalize motherhood. There's so many different ways to be a mother. And a good mother is a good person to herself first, period. Second thing is, your child is learning life at the same time as you. Sometimes I have to stop and pause and realize my child only been on this earth for 7 years. She only been walking for 5 of those years. She don't know nothing. She's learning just like I am. I see myself getting frustrated with her sometimes, but it's like, I've been on this earth for 27 years. I still don't know what's going on. She only been on this earth for 7 years. Of course she's gonna mess up. Of course she's gonna drop a cup of milk. Of course she's gonna make a mess. She only been here for 7 years. She just learned how to read and write. Like, I find myself getting frustrated with the little person that still asks to be tucked into bed. That's not fair. It's not fair to them at all. She's learning just as well as I'm learning. I have to give her grace. Stop getting frustrated with these kids. They're kids. They're babies at that. My daughter literally been on this earth for 7 years. She don't know what's going on. It's so wrong for me to get upset with her. They're learning just like you learning. And sometimes they know a little bit more than us. So, not too much on them kids. Number tres. Wait, uno, dos, tres. Yeah. Your life did not end when you became a mother. It did not. That was honestly one of the first things my mom told me when I found out I was pregnant. And I am so blessed that I had a supportive mom like her. She let me know, hey, I understand you're still young As long as you make sure you got a stable job, get you a car, get you a house, and are actually being a mother, I will help babysit. I will still make sure you're able to live your life. I will still support you. You can still live your life. Just make sure you get your affairs in order. And once again, I'm so blessed and so happy that she told me that, because girl, at 19, I'm like, dang, I can't do nothing else. I'm a mama. I got responsibilities now. My whole world is over. I can't do this no more. I can't do that. I gotta get a job. I gotta pay for daycare. I truly thought my whole world was over as we know it. And honestly, it was just the beginning. I've been able to do so many things as a mother. Granted, it's been because of my wonderful support system. I love my village. I'm very grateful for my village. And honestly, I want to toot my own horn because I deserve my village. The type of mother and the type of person I am, I deserve the village that I have. And because of them and because of me as well, I've been able to do several things despite being a young mom. I've been able to accomplish many things despite being a young mom. Although my first thought was, ugh, girl, it's over with. That was my first thought, honestly, as so many of us have. Like, I wasn't even 20 yet. I wasn't even 21 yet. Girl, I thought life was over. I just knew I was done for. I just knew. But I had no idea that my life was just beginning. Being a mother actually brought me out my shell. It actually allowed me to try new things, to take risks. Because honestly, if it was just me, I don't know if I would have did those things. I don't know if I would have left out. Please don't think that it's the end of everything. Please don't think you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm considering being a flight attendant. I brought it up in conversation to one of my friends. She was like, how you gonna do that? You a mama. I actually did get discouraged. So I did my research. I went on TikTok, I went on YouTube, and do you know how many single moms are flight attendants? I saw so many moms that have freedom to do so much with their kids on top of being able to travel with their kids. Had I listened to that friend, I would have never known that that could be a lifestyle for me and my child. Being a mother does not mean certain doors have closed for you. You just got to be brave enough to open those doors. Next, don't compare yourself to others. Don't worry about what the next person is doing. That's not your journey. Worry about your own journey. Don't worry about this girl that ain't got kids and can do whatever she wants. You got a child, you can do whatever you want. It's gonna be a little harder, but you can do it too. Don't be comparing your life to hers. Definitely don't compare your life to hers because you have a child. What's the difference between you and her life other than you're a mother and she's not? You don't have what she has just because you're a mother. Would you have it if you wasn't a mother? You probably still won't be able to get on her level. No shade. What you got going on ain't got nothing to do with the next person got going on at all. Comparing yourself to the other 27-year-old with no kids ain't gonna change nothing, girl. You still got kids. Scrolling through her page trying to say, oh, she get to do this, she get to do that. You can too if you get off her page. Make it make sense, Pooh. That brings us to the end of this video. I know it was short and sweet because I'm getting ready. There's really not too much to this. There's no guideline to be a young mom. There's no specific procedure. There's no handbook. You're just figuring it out as you go. But if you guys ever need any more advice, my comment section is always open. My DMs are always open. And I thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Bye, angels.
Dude, I'm freaking tired. When is your mom coming home?
You are my mom.
Oh, shit.